Good morning, students. Today we are going to start with a new chapter, that is depreciation. Before I start, I want to remind you all that your previous chapter, that is bank reconciliation statement, this chapter is for your self-study. Objective questions will be asked on this chapter, but problem solving part, the problem which will be coming, it will be for an option. Okay, so option for this will be your petty cash book. Okay, so either a problem of petty cash book will come or a bank reconciliation statement. So from these two you have to do any one. Okay, this bank reconciliation statement, the chapter is for self study. So we are moving to the 7th chapter, that is depreciation. Okay, now this depreciation, okay, the word depreciation I hope you all must have heard, but you all don't know the actual when it is word, okay, used. Now abhi dekho, I'll give you one example. Today you buy one mobile phone, okay, a brand new mobile phone which is new in the market, okay, and वंस यू ब्रिंग इट टू होम, ओके, आप लोग उसको अच्छे से यूज़ करते हो और दूसरे दिन आपको ऐसा लगता है आफ्टर योर एक्सपीरियंस विद दैट मोबाइल यू फील दैट दिस मोबाइल इज़ नॉट सो गुड, ओके, मैंने दूसरा मोबाइल लेना चाहिए था, ऐसे आप लोगों को लगता है. सो वॉट यू ऑल डू, यू गो टू द शॉपकीपर एंड you all have paid around 25,000 for that one mobile, okay, और immediately उसी टाइम और एक मोबाइल आता है जिसके फीचर्स और अच्छे, okay, but when it is at the time of selling, but yesterday you all have purchased one mobile which is for 25,000 and today you all want to sell it, will you get the same price? The answer will be no. Why? Because वंस इट इज़ यूज्ड, ओके, आप लोग जब लाने के बाद उसको यूज़ करते हैं तो द वैल्यू ऑफ दैट पर्टिकुलर असेट्स डिक्रीजेस, ओके, सो द वर्ड डिक्रीज इन द वैल्यू ऑफ द असेट is known as depreciation. Okay, so here every asset whether it is tangible or intangible, मतलब हम लोग जो देख सकते हैं और नहीं देख सकते लेकिन उसको मॉनेटरी वैल्यू है, ओके, सारे assets जो है they have a particular decrease in the value of the asset. Okay, हर एक asset की वैल्यू डिक्रीज होती है, ऐसा नहीं कि वैल्यू उसकी इंक्रीज होती है, इट इज़ डिक्रीजिंग. ओके, फॉर एग्जाम्पल बिल्डिंग, फर्नीचर, मशीनरी which is in the office, okay, they have to decrease the value of the asset. So when the process of spreading the cost of fixed asset is termed as depreciation. Now this depreciation in simple word is what? Decrease in the value of the asset. Why there is decrease in the value of the asset? Okay, decrease क्यों रहते हैं? Okay, we will see in the next topics. Okay, so let's see how this word depreciation has come into this word. So here the word depreciation is derived from the Latin word depretium, which means what? Reduction. Okay, so every business concern जिनके पास fixed asset है, they have to which are used in the business for its trading activity. Okay, ये जो है तो जब वो रीसेल करेंगे तो उनको वो पर्टिकुलर वैल्यू नहीं मिलेगी because there is use of that particular asset. Okay, so here depreciation is defined as shrinkage in the value of the asset due to wear and tear, passage of time or obsolescence. Okay, so here they have given some definitions of depreciation. So let's see some definitions. According to R. N. Carter, he says depreciation is the gradual decrease in the value of the asset for any cause. Okay, so it is basically meaning what? Decrease in the value of the asset. जैसे कि उसका टाइम पास हो गया, आउटडेटेड हो गया या उसको बहुत यूज़ किया हम लोगों ने. So in such cases there is decrease in the value of the asset. Next is according to R. G. Williams, depreciation may be defined as gradual deterioration in the value due to use. Okay, next according to William Pickles, depreciation may be defined as permanent and continuing diminution in the quality, quantity or the value of an asset. So here जैसे कि हम लोगों ने डेफिनेशंस देखे, हमें ऐसा पता चलता है कि अकॉर्डिंग टू द डेफिनेशन डेप्रिसिएशन इज व्हाट, डिक्रीज इन द वैल्यू ऑफ द असेट. ओके, अकॉर्डिंग टू इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट ऑफ इंडिया, ओके, द मेजर्स ऑफ वेयरिंग आउट कंजम्पशंस और अदर लॉस ऑफ द वैल्यू ऑफ depreciable assets arising from use, accumulation of time or obsolescence through technology and market changes. Okay, according to International Accounting Standard Committee, depreciation is the allocation of depreciable amount of assets over its estimated useful life. Depreciation for the accounting period is chargeable to income either directly or indirectly. Okay, so here it is what, continuous, gradual and permanent reduction in the value of the asset is called depreciation. So depreciation मतलब हमें यही पता चलता है from all these definitions we come to know depreciation in simple word is what, decrease in the value of the asset due to wear and tear, passage of time or due to obsolescence. Okay, so let's see what are the causes of depreciation. So there are some causes which they have given for the reason for the depreciation, that is normal and natural wear and tear, passage of time, obsolescence, depletion, natural calamities, inventions and market value. So these are the reasons why there is depreciation in the value of the asset. So let's see this in detail. Okay, first one is normal and natural wear and tear. Now every asset has a value. Okay, और जब वो वैल्यू जब रहता है तो वो किस लिए रहता है, when it is used having a use. Okay, जब उसका हमें यूज़ होता है तो ये उसको एक वैल्यू रहती है. ओके, जैसे कि कार that it is having a use. Okay, building it is having a useful life. Even land it can be used. So everything which is used, okay, has a value. So here जब हम लोग उसको यूज़ करते हैं, what we do, we use it how we want. Okay, so here the value of the fixed asset is reduced due to normal and natural wear and tear or actual use. Okay, so more जब हम लोग ज़्यादा यूज़ करते हैं, it is more there is wear and tear. Next is passage of time. नाउ एवरी असेट जैसे जैसे उसका टाइम जाता है देर इज रिडक्शन इन द वैल्यू ऑफ द असेट. वाई? बिकॉज द टाइम गोज. ओके, पासिस. जैसे कि पेटेंट हो, ट्रेडमार्क हो, कॉपीराइट हो, लीज, सॉफ्टवेयर डिज़ाइन. सॉफ्टवेयर जैसे कि हम लोग फॉर एग्जाम्पल, स्मॉल एग्जाम्पल, वी आर हैविंग व्हाट यू कॉल सम ऐप. ओके, तो वो एक टाइम के बाद व्हाट दे से यू हैव टू अपडेट द ऐप. ओके, सो हियर इवन एवरी सॉफ्टवेयर, द एंटीवायरस विच वी पुट इन आवर लैपटॉप और पीसीज, ओके, इवन दैट इज हैविंग सम लाइफ. ओके, आफ्टर दैट टाइम इट डजंट स्टार्ट, इट स्टॉप्स वर्किंग. ओके, सो हियर जैसे जैसे टाइम पास होता है द वैल्यू ऑफ द असेट डिक्रीजेस. ओके, then next is obsolescence. Obsolescence is what, whenever there is development of technology. Okay, old technology क्या होते हैं, outdated हो जाते हैं. Okay, so which reduces the value of the asset. जैसे कि पहले कैसा था, बड़े बड़े PCs थे, बड़े बड़े TV थे, अभी छोटे छोटे इवन स्लिम आए, पहले बहुत ब्रॉड रहते. So as and when the technology, there is technology development, then the value of the old assets goes on decreasing or they become outdated. Next is depletion. Now depletion मतलब जैसे वो पर्टिकुलर एरिया जिसको बहुत वैल्यू है बट वहाँ का जब वो जो भी चीज़ें जैसे कि ऑयल्स या गोल्ड माइंस या फॉरेस्ट, जब वो पूरा डिप्लीट होता है, मतलब व्हेन इट वैनिशेस, व्हाट हैपन्स, द वैल्यू ऑफ दैट पर्टिकुलर एरिया डिक्रीजेस. ओके, सो टिल जब तक वो असेट्स है तब तक उस एरिया को वैल्यू रहती है. सो हियर डिप्लीशन इज ऑल्सो द कॉज ऑफ डिक्रीज इन द वैल्यू ऑफ द वेस्टिंग असेट्स सच एज फॉरेस्ट, माइंस, क्वेरल्स, ऑयल वेल्स एक्सेट्रा. Next is natural calamities or impairment of asset. Now there are some natural calamities which we cannot stop. ओके, जैसे कि अर्थक्वेक, स्टॉर्म, साइक्लोन्स, फायर, फ्लड्स, एक्सीडेंट विच मे कॉज डैमेज टू द असेट. ओके, सो हियर व्हेन दिस such type of damage is caused due to natural calamities, we cannot stop. And suppose now there is a particular area which is very मतलब which is there is one building which is having more मतलब बहुत value है उसको, but suddenly there is a earthquake and there is damage to that building, the value automatically goes down. Okay, so even natural calamities or impairment of the asset can decrease the value of the asset. Next is invention. So when a new machine or a asset is invented, what happens? The earlier machine becomes outdated. Okay, they lose their utility because nobody want to use such assets. पहले कैसा था? People used to do manually, but now what happens? They have some softwares, they have some technology, they have some machinery. Okay, whenever there is new invention, the old machinery becomes outdated. So the market value of such assets decreases in front of new assets. जैसे कि फ़ोन की बात करते हैं, सपोज देर इज़ अ न्यू फ़ोन विच इज़ इन द मार्केट. ओके, नाउ देर इज़ अ सैमसंग एफ सीरीज़. ओके, उसके पहले कैसा था? एम सीरीज़ था. तो एम सीरीज़ का अगर आज बहुत रेट है, लेकिन कल अगर एफ सीरीज़ इंट्रोड्यूस किया तो एम सीरीज़ का क्या होगा? वैल्यू डिक्रीज़ हो जाएगा. Next is market value. The market value of the assets also changes according to the prevailing conditions. कैसा market है, whether there is a demand, whether there is shortage of supply, whether there is more supply, less demand. So according to the market situation, even the value of the asset decreases. Okay, so why there is a need and importance of depreciation? Why we should charge depreciation? So here depreciation is very important because it is charged in the profit and loss account and it is an element of cost. Okay, so it is what? It is a non-cash expenditure, so it is a nominal account. Depreciation is what? Nominal account, and it is an expense. So what we do? We debit depreciation account. So what is the rule for nominal account? Debit all expenses and losses, credit all incomes and gains. So depreciation is what? Depreciation is a expense, so and it is a nominal account. We have to depreciate, we have to debit depreciation account. Next is, if depreciation is not provided, what will happen? There won't be any decrease in the value of the asset, and asset की value क्या होगी? It will go on overvaluing, मतलब ज़्यादा बढ़ती जाएगी, which will not give us the correct figure of the profit that is earned by the business. Next is, depreciation is necessary to make provisions for replacement of old asset. Okay, depreciation charge करना important है because when the depreciation is charged, what will happen? It will decrease the value of the asset, and when the value of the asset is decreased, what will happen? We will try to bring up new machinery in the market. Next is, it enables the business to compute and pay correct amount of tax to the government. Okay, what happens when you charge depreciation, you get the correct figure of the amount which is of the asset. Okay, if you are not charging depreciation, what will happen? You will not get the correct amount of depreciation amount. Okay, here what will happen? You have to find out the depreciation amount there. Next is, it enables the business to compute and pay the correct amount of tax to the government. Next is, depreciation must be calculated and equivalent fund should be provided every year so that at the end of the life of the asset can be replaced earlier. जैसे जैसे हम लोग depreciation charge करते हैं, we have to keep some fund for buying the new asset. जैसे कि old asset का life खत्म होता है, we are able to buy the new asset for the business. Then, what are the factors that should be considered while डेप्रिसिएशन? जब हम लोग डेप्रिसिएशन कैलकुलेट करते हैं, हम लोगों को कौन से फैक्टर्स ध्यान रखने हैं? दैट इज, फर्स्ट वन इज कॉस्ट ऑफ द असेट. ओके, कॉस्ट ऑफ द असेट इज द परचेज प्राइस ऑफ द असेट. नाउ दिस परचेज प्राइस ऑफ द असेट should also include the installation charges. Okay, जब हम लोग हम लोग जब जो असेट है दैट इज द ओरिजिनल कॉस्ट ऑफ द असेट शुड इंक्लूड परचेज प्राइस ऑफ द असेट प्लस इंस्टॉलेशन और एक्सीडेंशियल चार्जेस, जैसे कॉस्ट ऑफ ट्रांसपोर्टेशन, insurance, transit, okay, custom duty, unloading charges, brokerage, wages for fixation, amount spent on repairs, second hand asset और reconditioning, ये सारे जो cost है वो हमें include करना है when we are calculating cost of the asset. Second one is estimated economic life of the asset. So here economic life मतलब useful life of the asset. कितने साल तक ये असेट विल बी एबल टू सर्व अस, ओके, द यूजफुल सर्विस बी गिवन बाय द asset for the business, so that should be calculated. Then estimated terminal, that is scrap or residual value, जब उसका लाइफ ख़त्म होगा then what will be the scrap value, okay, that is the value of the asset at the end of the economic life, so how much that will be, so that should be also considered while calculating depreciation. So there are many methods of calculating depreciation, but for you all there are two methods, that is fixed installment method and diminishing method. Now this fixed installment method is also known as straight line method. जो फिक्स्ड इंस्टॉलमेंट मेथड है दैट इज ऑल्सो नोन एज स्ट्रेट लाइन मेथड और ओरिजिनल कॉस्ट मेथड, ओके. नाउ व्हाई इट इज फिक्स्ड इंस्टॉलमेंट, स्ट्रेट लाइन और ओरिजिनल कॉस्ट ऑफ द असेट. नाउ अगर कोई भी असेट है, सपोज अ कंपनी इज हैविंग अ मोटर कार, ओके, उनके पास एक मोटर कार है और उसका लाइफ है 10 years. Now if the depreciation is calculated for the first year अगर उन्होंने कैलकुलेट किया कि उसका अमाउंट है 3000 डेप्रिसिएशन, सो फॉर मतलब आगे का जो आने वाले 10 years है उसमें 3000 ही डेप्रिसिएशन चार्ज किया जाएगा. देयर वोंट बी एनी चेंज इन द वैल्यू ऑफ द डेप्रिसिएशन. द अमाउंट ऑफ डेप्रिसिएशन विल बी फिक्स्ड for the whole year as we have estimated the life of the asset, okay. So here the amount or the percentage of depreciation on the asset, okay, on the original cost of the asset is fixed, it is specific, okay. So here the depreciation is calculated with the formula. The formula is depreciation, that is per annum मतलब पूरे year का, which is equal to original cost minus scrap value divided by estimated life of the asset, that is in years, okay. Estimated life of the asset should be in years. So original cost of the asset is what? Purchasing price of the asset plus incidental charges, okay. Incidental charges मतलब installation, अगर कुछ unloading, loading, repair, ऐसे charges, okay. So here there is one problem how to calculate depreciation. Now see here the machine costing rupees 15,000 purchased, okay. मशीन की प्राइस कितनी है 15,000. इंस्टॉलेशन चार्जेस कितने हैं 3,000 इज पेड. एस्टिमेटेड लाइफ ऑफ द असेट इज 10 years and scrap value is estimated to be 2,000. At the end of the life the value of the depreciation should be calculated. So you will calculate. Now the formula is what? Depreciation is equal to original cost minus scrap value divided by estimated life of the asset. Now what is the original cost of the asset? 15,000, okay. And the original cost का क्या है formula? Original cost is equal to purchasing price, that is the original cost plus incidental charges which will include installation, repair, unloading, loading, ऐसे charges आएंगे, okay. So here now original cost of the asset is how much? 15,000. So 15,000 plus depreciation कितना है 3,000 minus estimated life of the asset, that is scrap value of the estimated to be 200, okay, 2,000, and estimated life of the asset is how much? 10 years. So 15,000 plus 3,000 minus 2,000 divided by 10. So 15,000 plus 3,000 is how much? 18,000. 18,000 minus 2,000 divided by 10. How much? 18,000 minus 2,000, 16,000 divided by 10. That is 1,600 per annum is the cost of the depreciation. Okay, depreciation है वो. Okay, so here when it is a straight line method, we should remember that 1600 will be for coming 10 years. 10 years तक हमारा depreciation कितना रहेगा 1600. Now when the depreciation का अगर हमें rate दिया हुआ है, okay, now here the rate of depreciation is not given. Suppose the rate of depreciation they say कि 10% depreciation है, तो formula of the depreciation will be depreciation per annum, which will be cost of the asset multiplied by rate of depreciation divided by 100. Okay, so कितना rate है depreciation according, suppose for example now the rate of depreciation is 10% per annum is the depreciation. So how you will calculate? Suppose cost of the asset is how much? Cost of the asset is 15,000 plus 3,000, that is 18,000. Wait, suppose the cost of the asset is 18,000. Okay, so 18,000 multiplied by 10 upon 100. So the amount will be 1,800. This is the amount of depreciation when the rate of depreciation is given. They will mention you that the rate of depreciation is 10%, 11%. So this is how you are supposed to calculate. Okay. So we have seen the first method, that is fixed installment method, that is also known as straight line method or original cost method. Next we will see the diminishing method. Now diminishing method में क्या होता है? The rate of depreciation changes. Okay, every year the depreciation क्या होगा? Change होता रहेगा. Suppose the original cost of the asset is 80,000 and the depreciation is charges 10% per annum. So when it is written down value method, that is diminishing method is also known as reducing balance method or written down value method. So here depreciation for the first year will be how much? 80,000 multiplied by 10 upon 100, that is 10%. कितना है? 8,000 है. So यहाँ पे हम लोग क्या करेंगे? When it is written down value method, what will happen? The rate of depreciation will decrease. Now depreciation for first year कितना है? हम लोगों को 8,000 depreciation मिला. Now the value of the asset is how much? Value of the asset is 80,000 minus 8,000 will give us 72,000. Okay, 80,000 minus 8,000, 70,000. Now for the second year what we will do? On this 72,000 हम लोग depreciation करेंगे. प्रीवियस प्रॉब्लम में कैसा था? अंडर फिक्स इंस्टॉलमेंट मेथड अगर पहले ईयर का 8,000 था तो एवरी ईयर को 8,000 रहता था. लेकिन इन दिस मेथड व्हेन इट इज़ रिटर्न डाउन वैल्यू मेथड हम लोगों को डेप्रिसिएशन डिडक्ट करके जो अमाउंट आएगा उस अमाउंट पे हमें डेप्रिसिएशन चार्ज करना है. नाउ व्हाट इट इज़ 72,000, इट इज़ 80,000 माइनस 8,000, 72,000. So 72,000 multiplied by 10 upon 100. So 7,200 is the depreciation for second year. Now the third year depreciation जब हम लोग कैलकुलेट करेंगे तो हम लोग जो वैल्यू है that is 72,000 minus 7,200 that is 64,800. इस अमाउंट पे हम लोग क्या करेंगे? डेप्रिसिएशन चार्ज करेंगे. that is 64,800 multiplied by 10 upon 100, 6,480. Okay, now when it is 6,480 we have to deduct it from 64,080. So हम लोगों को कितना मिलेगा? 58,320. So on this 58,320 हम लोग क्या करेंगे? डेप्रिसिएशन चार्ज करेंगे. that is 10 upon 100, 5,832. So this is how it will go on moving कि हमारा डेप्रिसिएशन will be on the written down value method. Okay, so only for your 11th standard you all are having only two methods, that is fixed installment method and written down value method. Next we will see the difference. So once you know the difference you will know how to do the depreciation. मतलब आप लोगों को समझ में आएगा. You will be more clear about the methods. First is fixed installment method, second one is written down value method. First is meaning. Okay, so under this method what happens, the depreciation per year of the asset remains fixed, वो fixed रहता है. Under written down value method, depreciation per year on the asset goes on reducing. Next is charged on original cost of the asset. Written down value method is on the reduced balance of the asset. Okay, यहाँ पे ओरिजिनल कॉस्ट पे किया जाता है, यहाँ पे रिटर्न डाउन वैल्यू जो रहता है उस पे किया जाता है. दैट इज द रिड्यूस्ड बैलेंस अमाउंट. द अमाउंट ऑफ द डेप्रिसिएशन रिमेन्स सेम ईच ईयर. जब तक उसका लाइफ है उस तब तक उसका जो डेप्रिसिएशन अमाउंट है इट विल रिमेन द सेम. बट ईयर यहाँ पे डेप्रिसिएशन अमाउंट क्या होगा, इट विल गो ऑन डिक्रीजिंग. एवरी ईयर द अमाउंट ऑफ डेप्रिसिएशन गोज ऑन डिक्रीजिंग. Value of fixed asset. Now once you when the depreciation amount is fixed, it is more sure that the amount of depreciation जो value है asset का, because of the amount of depreciation is fixed, what will happen, the value will become zero. But in written down value method, the value of the asset doesn't become zero, it won't be reduced to zero. Profit. Now in this return fixed installment method, the profit are more during the early years of the life of the asset than the later years. But here what happens, since the value doesn't become zero, at the end of the year, the later year, there is more profit, but starting में there is no profit. Then recognition by text and law. It is not recognized by text or law. Fixed installment method कोई भी use नहीं करता. Whereas written down value method, it is recognized by text or law. Suitability. Now this method is suitable where repair charges are less and obsolescence is not frequent. Okay, this method is suitable when the repair charges are more and later years and obsolescence is more. Okay, depreciation curve. Under straight line method, the depreciation curve is parallel to x-axis, whereas depreciation curve यहाँ पे क्या होगा, under written down value method, the curve slopes downward from left to right. So from this we are able to know कि fixed installment method में depreciation fixed रहता है, whereas written down value method में depreciation fixed नहीं रहता, it goes on changing. In the next class we will see the problems.